What happened to the comedy writers? So the energy for March of 2020, the energy for March of 2024 does not look pretty. Um, Something's come to an end, and you're not happy about it. You're not sure how you feel about it. It's just really not feeling good. Um, the first thing I want to start with is that I got 7 reversals out of 10. Um, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. I just think it's a sign to go inward, is what I'm trying to say. So, I'm just gonna start by going through the cards. I got a lot of tens. This is the 10 of Swords, so something's done. It's completed. You can't do anything else with it. It's done. You got the 10 of Cups reversed, so you're not feeling very emotionally compatible, emotionally happy, emotionally complete. There's also a 9 of Cups reversed, which means like your wish was not granted. I got Judgment reversed. I like to think of Judgment as like a second chance. I also like to think of Judgment as answering a new call, and it seems to be you're blocking it. I also got the Sun reversed. And the Sun reversed, a lot of people, there are times when the Sun reversed can still mean somewhat of the same thing, but there's just not a lot of clarity right now. You seem to be a little depressed, honestly. We've got the Queen of Wands. She likes to have attention, but she's also reversed. So you're putting a lot of attention on yourself right now, and you're probably beating yourself up over whatever happened with this comedy project. I think you're spinning your wheels on it. I think you need to put it away for this month and maybe work on something else. Just because it seems like you're putting way too much strength into it, and it's not fun for you anymore. This is the 6 of Cups reversed, which means nostalgia. It just kind of, there's not a happy place for you to go back to. It just seems like you're not able to move forward from it. I have the Page of Wands reversed, so there's just no creative energy behind it anymore. And also the 2 of Swords reversed. So a decision has been made. You're not exactly happy about it. Probably when you made the decision, it probably wasn't with your intuition because of the moon. Probably you made the wrong decision, and now you're just beating yourself up over it. So take some time just to be by yourself and move forward. I know that it's hard. I know that it's rough, but you need to give yourself a break, and you need to move on from whatever this is. If you can start flipping over, even answering a new call, if you can just make a new wish, look at what you already have and be thankful for what you already have. Practice gratitude. Once you accept this, you might have a new idea once you move on from it. Like, any one of these cards can lead you onto a new path. But just remember to forgive yourself. Just be kind to yourself. Be kinder. Maybe even just think of a happier memory, and maybe that'll help bring something about here. The numbers you might want to pay attention to are 10, 1, 2, 20, 10, 8, 9, 19, 3, and 6. If you add all those up, you get 88. 8 plus 8 equals 16, which is the Tower, which means exactly what's going on here. You guys are like, the universe seems to have come in and caused a lot of drama with you. And you're just feeling it. Now, if you were take 1 plus 6, that equals 7, which is the Chariot, which means you still have control over how to take this route. You still have control of the wheel. If the wheel is your car, if it's a carriage, whatever you're envisioning, it seems like the universe has thrown you like a rock in the road, but you can drive it off. You've probably driven the Chariot off, but you can drive your Chariot back onto the road once you've passed the fallen log or the rock or whatever. Everything's going to be fine. You just got to get yourself back on the right road. You can even take a new route. Take a different route. It will all be fine. Again, like I mentioned before, something's come to an end. You got a 10, 20, 10, 8, 9, and 19. A lot of those are just higher numbers, so that means something's coming to an end with this project in March. So I would just consider being kind to yourself when that happens. Don't beat yourself up when it does. It doesn't mean it's a failure. You learned something from it. So just remember that. Another thing you might want to pay attention to is that there are no pentacles on this spread. There are not. Do not feel grounded at all. So I would practice grounding. Pentacles are the material items that we can touch: our health, our body, and our money. But there is nothing here, and it makes sense with the Tower. It makes sense with all these reversals. It just seems like you're going through a really rough time right now. So find a space. Any chance you can get to laugh, take it. Fire is your most prominent element on here, which would be the Sun, Pluto, and Leo would be the planets and astrological signs to pay attention to. However, because fire seems to be burning really hard right now and you're not in a good space, I recommend doing the opposite of that. Find the water signs. Let's see. Let me get it's Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. That's at least a start for what planets you might want to, or I'm sorry, what astrological signs you might want to pay attention to cool off some of this fire. It just seems like there's a lot of anger, and if you can get some more water, like energetically, you've got a lot of water going on over here. Even bring in the element of Earth. If you do Earth, that would be Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. That actually might be a better one. Don't do water, because water is already on here. But do Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. Find a way to ground yourself. Get some grounding going on. That's probably the best thing to do, is what is probably the best advice I can give you. The colors I would pay attention to are green and peach. 7 reversals, I did all that. Feeling very unstable, no nostalgia. I wonder if you're bored also with the project. 6 of Pentacles. I know that usually, 6 of Cups. Usually the 4 of Cups means it, but there's something in the past, nostalgic, that's just not fun anymore with this project. And it's okay to move on. It's okay to try writing something new if you need to, or even want to. I do pull 3 extra cards. We've got oranges. I'm not sure what they mean, but oranges is just another writing prompt for you. Maybe there's something that you can use in your story, or at least the next story, or even, hydrate yourself, get some vitamin C, have some oranges. Within this story, I did get friendly creature. Do with that whatever you want, but friendly creature. It seems like maybe instead of this project, whatever you're working on, maybe work on a friendly creature project. There's a couple of them coming out, a couple of movies coming out that might be beneficial. And just take a look at friendly creature movies, and that might be helpful. Lastly, for cards anyway, hold on, still got more for you. We got what is one thing that makes your protagonist and antagonist get all choked up and emotional that no one would expect? For example, cat food commercials. Just something to try. So I believe that's all the cards I have for you here. I am giving away some free tarot readings. I have I have a survey up on my website right now that's going to be available until March 11th. I'll put the link in the comments. And for anyone who completes it, they get a free tarot reading. Yeah. And so, sorry, I got distracted with that. But anyone who gets it gets a free tarot reading. I'm basically just asking. I've learned some new pain points. I'm readjusting how I want to help you with your writing, and I just want to see how the best way to go about that is. So that's what the survey is about. And with that, I will catch you in the next one.